Hey guys, we're gonna try a new thing today. We're gonna try to do giveaways on every video to try to up your participation in my videos. We're gonna give away this camera system here. So it's a dual camera system. You know, it can be used as a baby monitor, it can be used as a security system. Watch to the end of the video for details on how you can win this security system. Mandy, do you feel any older today?
No, I don't feel any older today. Much hotter though.
She went out too late last night. You guys might have saw her out on the town if you were around. A few birthday toddies. So I think anybody under the age of 40 probably might not have any idea what this unit is. Stan, do you know what this is?
Ugly.
Ugly? You don't know what this is? Yeah, so listen, if you know what this is, put it down in the comments below. But you know, with the age of cell phones and everything like this is an old communication device. This is what we call a switchboard. Okay, so back in the day, look at, there's the original chair to the switchboard. So I mean, I'm thinking this is probably 80 to 100 years old. What you would do is you'd call your local operator if you had a phone call, and then the operator would come on here, he'd pull out your call and reroute you to whoever's house that you needed to talk to. And you know, a group of people, you always had shared lines back then. So you might hear other people's phone calls, or other people might pick up their phone and be able to listen to your phone call. But this is a switchboard. This is what a phone operator was. And if you didn't know, you know, years ago, if you ever needed a phone number, you pick up your phone, you dial 0, and you talk to an operator. We would say, hey, operator, what is Stan's phone number? And the operator would say, I have a Stan that lives at such and such address. Is that who you're looking for? You'd be yes, and then they'd give you his phone number. Now I don't think there's any way to get anybody's phone number, you know, unless you look it up on their Facebook page or their Instagram page. But yeah, so this is a really, really cool old switchboard. I'm not sure that it has a ton of value. The customer put it on consignment for $300. So when we do consignment, we split the price 60% to the customer, 40% to us. So they get more money when they take consignment. They just have to wait until it sells to get the money. But we'll sell it for them, and if it does sell at this value, you know, we make $120, they make $180 on the unit. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a switchboard. Technology is taking over a lot of things, and there's going to be a lot of disciplines, businesses that are going to be disrupted. You know, so you know, one of the greatest ones is, I think, the automobile industry. So cars. You know, there's still going to be a use case probably for trucks and commercial vehicles, but as far as cars, the way self-driving is going, just in not in my town, but St. Petersburg, Florida, they just replaced all of the taxi cabs in downtown St. Pete with autonomous vehicles. That means no drivers. And so the future of cars, I believe, is going to be Tesla, right? Self-driving Tesla cars. You won't own a car in the future, or you can be a business person and own the self-driving car. I think if you look at the stats, like, you only drive your car 5% of your day, but you own it 100% of your day. So then you have 95% of the time that you can lease your car out to go do different things. And if the cars are autonomous, I could park here at the Lakeland Square Mall, and then my car can go out and make money for me, Ubering or whatever they're going to call it in the future, doing self-driving, driving everybody else to work while I'm at work. You know, and then I'll just summons it on my watch or my cell phone. It'll come back and pick me up, you know, whenever I want to leave it at 7 o'clock at night. But the whole time I'm earning passive income from buying my self-driving car. You know, I think that's the future of cars. I don't know how it's really going to work in the country, but certainly in a populated area like we live in here in Florida, the self-driving cars, and I don't, you know, Elon's saying this could be next year that they're going to have autonomous cars. You know, I don't know about maybe 5 years, but certainly within 10 years, that's going to be the truth, you know. And truck drivers, if you don't know this, you know, truck drivers are going to be autonomous. That's one of the jobs that is supposed to go away. So if you think about, let me see if I can draw the United States, right? Does that kind of look like the United States? Kinda, right?
Can you just put a map over it?
So let's say that something is made here in California, and we need to drive it here to Georgia, right? And this is just a bunch of highways. What's going to happen is you're going to have a local truck driver, a human being, drive the truck from the manufacturing plant to the warehouse, right? And then an autonomous truck is going to take it all the way to Florida with no driver. No driver. An autonomous truck is going to take it all the way to Georgia, right? And then from this Georgia warehouse, they're going to truck it to the warehouse wherever, or the person that needs it. So you only need a human being for these two little segments of the truck ride. You don't need a human being for the long part. I think that's the way that trucking is going to go. They're going to make map corridors. You know, here's New York City and here's Miami. From New York City to Miami is only one road, and that is Route 90, right? Isn't it 90 or 95? I think it's 95, right? So all you need to do is start an autonomous truck from New York City all the way down to Miami or back and forth. You don't need to hire human beings because, you know, a human being can only work 8 hours a day, right? He can only drive 8 hours, so he can only make half this trip, then have to stop, get sleep for 10 hours, and then he can go another 8 hours, and then he'd have 3 hours to go left. An autonomous truck, right? An autonomous truck can make the whole trip in one shot. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be gas, if it's going to be electric, if it's going to be able to go that far, where you got to charge it. You know, right now they're talking about charging stations, but nobody wants to take a trip like that, have to drive for 5 hours and stop for 3 hours to recharge. You don't want to do that. So what they're talking about is having replacement batteries, right? So you drive for the 5 hours, instead of getting a recharge, your batteries come out and then fresh set gets put in, and then you can go again. So it's only a 5-minute stop instead of having to sit there for 2 hours. So, you know, cars and trucks, all that's going to be disrupted in the future with technology. You know, and it's, you know, it's an exciting, very, very exciting time in our life. And if you know anything, if you're buying truckloads, you know damn well that the price of truckloads is outrageous right now, right? I mean, you look around, everybody's hiring truck drivers right now, everybody. For me, so to go from Georgia to where I live in Tampa, Florida, used to be around $1,400. Today, I got quoted $2,300. You know, that's a 70% increase. I got an order out of Indiana. It was $3,700. That used to be $2,000. That used to be $2,000 for me. So trucking is ridiculous. It's because they can't find drivers. Nobody wants to take the routes, and it's just doubled in price. So when you take the driver out of the situation, those prices get slashed in half. So it's going to make the liquidation, the trucking, what we do, it's going to make it a lot more profitable for us. It's going to make it easier for us to buy loads. If you know, when I buy loads, I only look in this area right here. I only look in this area. Florida, Georgia, Alabama. I don't want anything anywhere else because it adds 30 or 40% to the load. You know, you just can't do it. But when they fix this problem, if from Indiana, instead of $3,700, it costs me $1,200 because you got some sort of computer driving a truck, then I'm going to be able to buy from there again. Then it's going to be more reasonable for me. Tech always finds the answer. Technology always finds the answers to problems. And this is a big problem right now, but sooner or later, if you start paying attention to autonomous trucks, they predict within 1 year it's going to start happening. So it's pretty exciting, and it's definitely going to impact our business. What's up?
I took one cheese out of Robert.
You took my cheese?
It's only one.
All right, you made it to the end, so please like and subscribe to my video. Hit the bell notification, please, please, please. We need it for the algorithm. So we're gonna give away this security system now, $189 value on Amazon. All you have to do is go down to the comments and tell me the biggest score you ever made on eBay or Amazon. You know, something that you bought maybe for $10 and you sold for $1,000. Tell me your biggest score down in the comments, and we're gonna choose one of you at random to win, and we're gonna announce it next video to win this security system, $189 value, okay? So thanks for watching my video. I'm Tom from Resale America in the Lakeland Square Mall. Liquidation Motivation is my channel. Now go out there and make some money.